I said this once and I'll say it again. It's been obvious from the start. I'm not good with horror games.
I'll split your legs.
And to reiterate, it's not gotten better. Ah! What? Ah! Oh, how generous. Oi! Now that Spooktober is upon us, I believe it's appropriate to delve into horror once more with very little said. Visage is a psychological horror experience where you begin with a very simple introduction. After a series of events, you later arrive in a house with an interrupting phone call.
Hello, Dwayne. It's Rose, your neighbor. I know it's late, and I know that I tend to be a little anxious about small things. I apologize for that, but I'm getting a bit worried. I haven't seen you out of the house in about 3 weeks. Is everything all right? Could you call me just to let me know everything's fine? All right. Bye-bye.
After exploring the house in tutorials and series of events that occurs, you realize some things are really not right here. Okay, first. It's hard to ignore the elephant in the room. What just happened in the beginning? Why are we in a house? All of that is going to be explained later. But the entirety of this game is explained through chapters 1, 2, and 3, and I think 4. But we'll get into that later. But personally, the first chapter, Doloroes, I'd say it's the weakest. And if I say a score between 1 to 10, it would be a strong 7. It's got a lot of backtracking, but the first question, was it scary? Oh, fuck. Oh my gosh. Ah, what? Ah! Yeah, no. Oh, okay. Alright. If I could summarize her entire backstory without spoilers, I would say old couple moves into the monster house, becomes ill, and mysteriously dies. Bear in mind, I'm going to bring up the house later, so keep that in mind. In terms of why I rated this chapter a 7 is just because there is a lot of backtracking. A lot of backtracking. I don't know if there was something mentally wrong with me, but I forgot one of the most crucial objective items. It took me 3 hours trying to find it. I lifted there. There's something actually generally wrong with me. There's actually something generally wrong with me that I left something that was so crucial to the objective. There is actually something wrong with me, bro. Aside from the bad, solid chapter. But if we're talking about good, we need to talk about Lucy's chapter. This entire reason I wanted to make this video and the sole purpose of how I knew Visage before was solely because of Lucy's chapter. The entire scare factor is greater than the first chapter. I think Lucy's imaginary friend is fantastic. I digged the Babadook vibes. Everything was perfectly executed, and the scares were better, like before, in the worst ways possible. My sanity's gonna drop really fast. Why, my goodness! Bro, what is... Ah! Okay, I'm running. But yeah, I was like, I'm leaving, brother. Ooh, I hated that noise. Okay. Alright. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm totally ready, dude. I'm hyped. Okay, that's funny. Bro, do I have to? Oh! Oh my gosh! I don't want to go up here. I refuse to go in the dark, bro. Ah! Okay, yep. You have a fantastic day. I am not going up there. Yeah. Okay, let's not go there. Ah! My goodness! Bro. Bro, that genuinely scared me, bro. Like, holy crap, I love the treehouse sequence as well. Like, all of these toys and, like, lovely rainy view and biome. And the giant panda! There's a giant panda! Overall, I don't want to spoil the entire chapter, but the entirety of this chapter, if you want to start Visage, straight up go to the bedroom and interact with Lucy's panda bear. Literally, the entire chapter was the sole reason why I wanted to make Visage in the first place. And overall, the chapter was fantastic, story was linear, the scare factor was really good as a matter of fact, and I'm giving it a solid 10. Basically, a perfect chapter. If I could give a summary to her entire story, it would be...
Yo, this edible ain't shit.
Rakan's chapter was quite the tragedy of the house that also drove him insane. How it depicted fear was surprising, and yes, I was a bit jumpy. Whoa! Ah! Oi, Oi! Oh! Out of all the chapters, I'd say Rakan's chapter was probably the most disturbing one out of all of them. The eyes and the weird humanoid people with no eyes, it's disgusting. Stuck in this endless loop in hospitals. I'm not even going to get started and explain his entire wiki article surrounding his story. If I could give Rakan a summary of his story, it would be if Stephen King and Outlast ever did a collab. Out of all the stories, Dwayne was also part of the house, along with everybody else who stayed in the house and mysteriously drove into insanity. That means all of the people I explained in all of their chapters all lived in the same house Dwayne is living in presently, right now, basically. Dwayne is basically obviously the main character that has been living through all of these past traumas of all of these people, and he's just this wandering soul. You're not a human anymore. Dwayne is depicted as this lost soul going around the house and reliving. It's like a curse for what he's done in the beginning. That also hence is why you don't even see his arms or legs compared to the first scenario in the intro. He was a man who was suffering from anxiety, depression, and alcoholism with his family, along with the mother, daughter, and the son. There was 2 endings, which is depicted as the good and bad ending. And if I could give a summary to Dwayne and his entire chapter, it would be don't do drugs.
Listen, you got at least 3/4 of your life to go. That's 3 more lifetimes to you. So don't blow it. Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
Visage was just really good. It was just a fantastic psychological horror experience. The story was great, graphics was crispy, characters were actually pretty damn good, and the fear factor was really good. Really good. Overall, solid spooky experience. It's gotten some annoyances sometime with the whole backtracking, but it's alright. I think it was great. Like, my final rating would be a strong 9 out of 10. It's nothing over the top. The story is very linear but very intriguing. The characters are pretty cool and I love the concept. If you haven't played it, what are you doing? Play the damn game. And if you did, then you already know what I'm gonna say next. It's a damn good game. I have nothing else to say. But yeah, Visage is just really good. It's just really good. With all that being said, ladies and gents, you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. I tip my hat to you all. And have a fantastic Spooktober. Stay tuned.